Hi, what if the reason your closet feels stressful is because it's filled with clothes for someone you're not? Not the woman going to work tomorrow, not the mom doing school pickup, not the business owner on Zoom, but a fantasy version of you. Now, we've talked a little bit about this already. Today, we are going to fix that. I hope. Now, if you've ever stood in front of a packed closet and still thought, I have nothing to wear, this episode is for you because the problem usually isn't storage, it's your identity. Who are you? Well, first of all, let me tell you, this is Carrie with Fullerton Professional Organizing, and here we help you declutter not only your faith, but your home and your business. So we keep outfits. Don't we keep outfits for when we lose weight, when we get invited somewhere fancy, for when life slows down, when we finally become more organized? Meanwhile, every morning, the real you is late, frustrated, and tired. Today, I'm going to show you how to lovingly release the clothes that belong to the imaginary future you so real you can the imaginary future you so the real you can come through, the real you can breathe. So let's go ahead and do this together. All right, like I said, this is Carrie Fullerton, professional organizing, but I also do life coaching. I help busy families and professionals declutter their faith, home, and business in ways that work in real life. And today we are in the closet, not just the space, but a little bit in our emotions. Now, let's talk about this. What is the fantasy version of you? The fantasy version of you is probably skinnier, more outgoing, more social, more put together, going to different events, living a different rhythm of life. She goes to brunch, she attends galas, she wears heels, she hosts dinners. But the real you, you're working, running errands, serving your family, and building a business, trying to get out the door on time. Am I right? Or am I right? Yet every day you dig past your clothes to find yourself. No wonder it's exhausting. Now, why does this create daily stress? Every item sends you a message. Every item. Why aren't you there yet? Why aren't you skinnier? Why aren't you going to all the galas? Why aren't you? Why aren't you? Why aren't you there yet? You used to fit into this. You should dress better. Maybe someday. That is a lot to hear at 7:15 a.m. in the morning. Your closet should support your day, not criticize your life. Now, here's the shift. Clothes are tools. They serve the life you actually live. When your closet matches your real responsibilities, mornings get easier, confidence grows, and shopping slows down because you know you are dressing because you know who you are when you get dressed, who you are. Are you high heels every day? Maybe you are, but maybe you're like me. You've graduated to that cute pair of tennis shoes that you just slip on. You may have a black and white pair. You may have a white pair. It could be flip-flops. or sandals every day. So, but the question is, who are you right now? Maybe you are that person. Maybe you're not. Let's define today you. Today you. Ask, where do I really go every week? What do I actually do? What do I reach for the most? You may even want just to make a uniform. Maybe you just wear a black, a white, or a brown t-shirt or every few days. You just change the color of your t-shirt. You wear black pants every day, khakis, jeans. You may want a capsule wardrobe. All right, not the dream calendar, the real one. Build for her. Now, here are some steps. Here's how we do this without drama. Step 1, pull the fantasy items out. Special occasions you never attend, size that doesn't fit, style that isn't your life anymore. Thank them and release them. No, we don't say thank you to our items like Marie Kondo here, but they represented a different hope, a different ambition, and a different dream. But they are not needed today. So release them, donate, sell, bless someone else. Let them work for someone who is actually living that life right now. Now, here's what you gain. You gain faster mornings, less guilt, clearer decisions, more space, better stewardship of your money, and something beautiful happens. You start dressing with honesty instead of pressure. Now, God meets you where you are, not where you imagine you should be by now. So build a closet for the woman walking with him today. Now, for business owners, eliminate that decision fatigue because it is real. If your wardrobe fights you every morning, you start work already drained. Simplify here so you can lead better there. Now, like I mentioned before, you may, if you wear blazers, you may want 5 colors that go with everything. Black, navy blue, khaki, and you may want some bright colors if that's the you that you like. Same with your pants for work, right? Depending on whether you're like me, I'm a professional organizer. I have black pants and black joggers, and I have aqua and black shirts. But that's my uniform for work. But if you work in an office, the other is going to work more for you. And you may have a job where you have to wear heels, or you may be able to wear your nice, cute tennis shoes. I don't know, but you can still simplify. You don't need one of every color, one of every style. All you need is enough colors that can be switched around and changed up to make 50 outfits out of 5 outfits. That works. But let's go on. What if you become that fantasy person later on? Well, great. When life changes, we get to adjust. but we don't store an entire imaginary future in today's square footage. Now, here's what you need to do before the next load of laundry. Find 5 items that belong to fantasy you. Just 5. Small wins build momentum. So you're not behind, you are becoming. You deserve a closet that helps you live with peace right now. Okay, so if this helped you, all right, so your homework is to get rid of those 5 fantasy items and to start small. But if 5 is too much, start with 2. I like to take all of the fantasy items and get rid of them, but start small. All right. Now, if this helped you, here's what to do next. Go ahead and like this video because it really does help reach people, and that helps me. Subscribe for weekly help with faith, home, and business. Comment real life if you're ready to build systems that support the woman you are today, not tomorrow, not in the past, today. And share this with a friend who says, I have nothing to wear. All right, guys, I will talk to you on the next video. Thank you for watching.